This must reach you before tomorrow. The Aquarian Age has officially begun, not with fireworks, not with mass headlines, but with a whisper that only the attuned could hear. While debates still swirl around calendars and cosmic dates, something undeniable is happening beneath the surface of our reality. If you've been feeling shifts in your energy, time, or even your sense of self, you're not imagining it, you're sinking. Let's explore the 10 most powerful signals that we are no longer in the old age, but firmly in the Aquarian era. The Aquarian Age didn't burst through the sky with lightning or trumpet sounds. It arrived quietly, almost unnoticed by the world that was too busy to listen. No grand announcement, no global shift on a calendar date. Instead, it moved like a whisper through the collective field. And while many still argue about the exact beginning, those attuned to subtle energy already know it's here. You may not have words for it, but you've felt it. That quiet inner current pulling you inward. That sense that something is different, even though nothing looks changed on the outside. It's not an external event, it's a vibration. The Aquarian Age entered like mist into your nervous system, awakening ancient knowledge that isn't taught but remembered. It bypassed logic, going straight to the soul. So forget the timelines. Don't wait for the world to confirm what your energy already knows. This new age isn't about counting years, it's about sensing frequencies. If you've felt more intuitive, more detached from the noise, or more drawn to authenticity, it's not random. You're feeling the Aquarian frequency, and it's only just beginning to speak. You might have noticed it lately, your body buzzing without cause, moments of extreme fatigue out of nowhere, or the sensation that time is either racing or standing still. These aren't random symptoms, and you're not falling apart. What you're experiencing is nervous system recalibration. The Aquarian energy operates on a higher frequency, and your body, especially your nervous system, is adjusting like an instrument being retuned. This recalibration can feel overwhelming. Your thoughts might come in too quickly to keep up, your senses may become overly sensitive, and your intuition feels like it's shouting instead of whispering. That's because your inner circuitry is trying to keep pace with a new energetic bandwidth. Your system is not used to this level of vibrational input, so it reacts with physical sensations, some pleasant, some not. But here's the truth. You're not exhausted, you're evolving. This isn't burnout, it's breakthrough. The very way you perceive reality is changing. You're no longer meant to decode life through just logic and linear thought. You're meant to feel, sense, and know instantly. You're not slowing down, you're syncing up. And that syncing is becoming more obvious by the day. Maybe you've had a flash of insight that didn't come from any external source. Or you just knew what someone was about to say before they said it. This is Aquarian energy whispering through your upgraded internal antenna. These psychic pulses aren't fiction, they're frequency. You're not alone in this shift. Around the world, people are waking up to sudden creativity, innovation, and clarity that bypass the brain and go straight to the heart. It's not about being gifted anymore, it's about being tuned in. You're not just receiving messages from the universe, you're becoming part of its live transmission. The more in sync you are, the more you'll feel this clarity flood in. So if you've noticed these strange bursts of knowing, don't dismiss them. They're not glitches in your system, they're features of your upgrade. What once came in whispers now arrives with electricity. This is the collective evolution, and if you're feeling it, you're not behind, you're ahead. Have you noticed a strange stillness beneath the noise of everyday life? It's not emptiness, it's a sacred pause, a space where everything feels suspended, like the universe is holding its breath. Many mistake this for stagnation, as if life is stuck or slowed down. But in truth, this stillness is a powerful phase of spiritual recalibration. It's where the energy settles, integrates, and reorganizes itself in alignment with the Aquarian frequency. In this quiet, your system becomes more sensitive. Sounds feel louder, lights feel harsher, and emotions, yours and others, cut deeper. That's because your energetic field is shedding old protections and tuning into a higher bandwidth. You're picking up on vibrations that once went unnoticed. It's uncomfortable, yes, but it's also a sign that you're becoming more finely attuned to what's real and resonant. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. So instead of resisting the stillness, honor it. Let yourself slow down, breathe deeper, feel more. The world may still be in chaos, but your inner world is finding a new rhythm. This is your foundation being rewritten, not with noise, but with sacred silence. Let the recalibration complete itself before rushing to fix what isn't broken. And from this silence, something powerful emerges. Your very presence becomes a transmitter. In the Aquarian Age, influence isn't about how much you say or do, it's about the frequency you carry. When you say no to what no longer fits, when you stay grounded instead of reactive, when you choose presence over performance, you shift the energy in any room you enter. You don't need to raise your voice to be heard. Your field speaks for you. People will feel the calm, the clarity, the quiet authority you carry without effort. This is the new leadership, not built on hierarchy or control, but on resonance. People don't follow force anymore. They follow frequency. And yours is becoming unmistakable. The leaders of this era aren't the ones shouting the loudest. They're the ones vibrating the clearest. And that might be you. If you've been feeling called to slow down, to clear out, to simplify, it's not a withdrawal, it's preparation. You are transmitting without trying. Now, trust what your energy is saying on your behalf. Have you felt it lately? The energy doesn't lie anymore. The masks people used to wear, through status, performance, charm, they're dissolving. In this Aquarian field, performance can't protect anyone from energetic truth. The frequency doesn't care about appearances. It reads vibration. People are becoming emotionally transparent, whether they like it or not. What's rising now is the truth beneath the surface. You can feel someone's intentions before they speak. You can sense authenticity, or the lack of it, within seconds. This isn't about calling people out or labeling anyone as wrong. It's a natural purification. As the energetic field sharpens, only what is real can remain. And those who were once told they were too sensitive are now navigating this shift with the most grace. Sensitivity has become the compass. It's no longer a flaw, it's a gift. It allows you to read energy, to detect alignment, to move through unseen realms of intuition and empathy. The ones who feel deeply, who pick up the unspoken, who've been overwhelmed by the world's weight. They're no longer behind, they're ahead. And they're quietly guiding us through this vibrational evolution. And with this rise in energetic clarity comes a new kind of leadership, one that isn't defined by spotlight, but by soul. True leaders of the Aquarian Age aren't influencers or figureheads. They're quiet architects, pattern readers. They sense what's needed before the need is spoken. Their leadership emerges not from ambition, but from attunement. These pioneers are often overlooked by the old world. They don't demand attention. They don't sell themselves. But their presence changes everything. They may be healers, writers, teachers, or simply people who live with radical truth and integrity. They build bridges in silence and hold space for transformation to happen, not with force, but with frequency. And you might be one of them. If you've ever felt like your insights come from somewhere deeper or that you understand things others can't explain, you're not imagining it. Your energy carries blueprints. You're not here to fit in. You're here to lead by simply being who you truly are, quietly, powerfully, authentically. Have you noticed how time no longer plays by the rules? Some days feel eternal, while others vanish before you can catch your breath. Projects you thought would take weeks unfold in hours, while others stall for no apparent reason. This isn't chaos. This is time shedding its old skin. Time is no longer just numbers on a clock. It's becoming frequency, emotion, alignment. You've stepped into quantum flow. In this new energy, things don't move according to plans. They move according to resonance. If you're forcing it, you'll feel stuck. But when you surrender, life starts aligning itself in ways your schedule could never predict. Time isn't punishing you. It's teaching you to feel its rhythm rather than measure its passing. Let go of the need to control every hour, every outcome. When you flow with time as energy, it becomes your greatest ally. The moments that stretch are making space for clarity. The moments that collapse are delivering you to your destination faster. You're not late. You're being timed to perfection by a higher intelligence. Trust the current. Let it carry you. And as time dissolves into rhythm, something deeper begins to rise. A gentle pull inward. You're being called back to your original design, not the version shaped by expectations, survival roles, or society's templates, but the you that existed before the noise, the essence that remembers why you came here in the first place. This pull doesn't arrive through logic, it arrives through resonance. You're drawn to things that feel like home without reason. Old identities fall away. Your path simplifies. It's not about figuring out who you are. It's about feeling who you've always been beneath the layers. Your soul is whispering its original instructions again. All you have to do is listen. Have you felt it? That strange emptiness behind certain words, as if language no longer carries the full weight of truth. That's because we're evolving beyond verbal expression. In this Aquarian frequency, visions speak louder than sentences. Symbols, dreams, intuitive downloads, sacred geometry, repeating numbers, they are all becoming the new vocabulary of the soul. You're not losing your voice, you're gaining a deeper one that doesn't speak just with sound, but with presence, intention, and frequency. This video isn't just information, it's transmission. Every second carries layers of vibration encoded specifically for this moment in time. That strange sensation you feel while watching? That's your field picking up what your mind can't process yet. We're experiencing quantum compression. Thought and manifestation are growing closer, more immediate. There's less delay between what you envision and what shows up. This is proof you're no longer living in linear time. You're living in alignment. So if this message resonated deep in your body more than in your mind, trust that. Drop "I feel the frequency" in the comments to anchor this shift. Like this video if you felt seen, and share it with someone who's been sensing the change but hasn't had the words. Because the Aquarian Age isn't coming someday, it's already here. And now it's time to live like it.